Had a good weekend, Mark? Someone asked. The usual, I replied, the smile feeling like a mask glued to my face. No one saw the tremor in my hands or the way my sleeves felt heavy, concealing the bruises from the night before. They just saw the Mark they expected to see, easygoing, reliable, happy. Lunchtime arrived, and with it, the relentless buzz of my phone. Melissa. 10 missed calls, each one a digital leash pulling me back into her orbit of suspicion. I finally answered, my voice a strained whisper. Where are you? Who are you with? She demanded, her tone sharp and accusatory. I was just in the break room, eating a sandwich, but in her world, I was committing some unforgivable betrayal. The bread turned to ash in my mouth. I just wanted a moment of peace, a single breath where I wasn't being monitored, judged, and condemned. But peace was a luxury I no longer had. Returning home was like stepping onto a battlefield. The silence was thick with tension, ready to shatter at any moment. Dinner was the trigger. A simple question about my day was twisted into an accusation. Her voice began to rise, a familiar storm brewing on the horizon. I saw my son, Jacob, shrink in his chair, his eyes wide with fear. As her shouting escalated, he quietly slipped away, hiding in the sanctuary of his room. My heart broke. I wanted to be his hero, his protector. But how could I shield him from the storm when I was standing in the eye of it, unable to even save myself? I felt like a fraud, a father failing at his most fundamental duty. Later that night, the storm finally broke. Her rage, once a torrent of words, turned physical. It started over something insignificant, something I can't even remember now. But her anger swelled into a tsunami. She grabbed a dinner plate, her face contorted, and hurled it against the wall. It shattered, sending sharp fragments of ceramic flying across the room. A piece flew dangerously close to Jacob, who had crept out of his room, drawn by the noise. Instinct took over. I lunged forward, shielding him with my body, bracing for impact, but the impact came from her. Her hands dug into my arm, her nails like claws. The pain was sharp, but it was nothing compared to the sound that pierced the chaos. It was Jacob. He screamed, his small voice filled with a terror and courage that shook me to my core. "Stop hurting Daddy!" What happens when silence is no longer enough to hide the truth? When the whispers of abuse